Hey ladies, it's that time. It's lash time. So I know a lot of you ladies might be here for the lashes. It was the first thing Red Aspen started with. We actually only had 6 lashes in our adhesive. But then we started, now we're at 200 plus or 260 plus SKUs. So we've grown a lot in these last 2 years. So it's really exciting to be here and share this with you. So let's get head started on the lashes, which I think is probably one of my favorite products and what made me fall in love with Red Aspen. So we're going to be putting on one of our newest pairs of lashes, the Chesca lash. I don't have her box anymore, but I'm going to show you her because she's definitely one of our newer ones and she's one of my newer favorites. And she's great versatile lash because she's very fluffy and fun, but she's also a little bit slightly flared. So like for a cat eye, we do have 2 lashes that are a deeper cat eye than her, which is the Erica, which is our fuller cat eye, and her Vivian, which is a little bit thinner, and she's a little bit more deep cat eye as well. So if you want to see those examples, I'll drop them in the comments, as well as Jessica. If you guys want to see anything else, of course, you know, and if you want lash suggestions, I'm here for you guys. You guys can pick your lashes based on your face shape and eye shape, or you can even just pick whatever you like. I don't really limit myself. I wear what I like. So I'm here to help you guys, but let's get started. This is where you're going to need out of Red Aspen to be able to put on these lashes and do this tutorial exactly like I do it and as easy as I do it. So first off, you're going to need a mirror. Handheld, any kind of mirror works. Next, you're going to need our handy dandy lash applicator, our awesome, amazing lash adhesive, and of course, your choice of lash. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to just do one lash at a time. So I'm going to take my lash off the plastic. Now, when you first take a lash off, you want to bend the band a little bit, give her a little work. So I've already worn these a few times, so I don't need to do that, but I'm going to show you how. So you're going to take her out, and you just want to take her, she's going to be a little sticky from the package, take her and just stick her to your nail. I like to do that. You can stick her to your nail, you can stick her to a bottle, like, you know, or wherever, any surface, as long as she's bent a little bit like this for a minute. You know, nothing too, not too much. You don't really need that much time to bend the lash, but that way it can actually adhere to your eye, or sorry, can attach to your eyelid a lot easier. I also suggest measuring your eyelash. I have bigger eyes, so mine all are actually, some of them tend to be a little bit short. Not noticeable short, but enough that I don't need to trim them. So, but I always suggest laying your lash on your eyelid and lining it up with the inner part of your eyelash first. And then where, if it's a little bit bigger, always trim from the inside. And I'm talking trimming these little pieces right here, like within the band. You don't want to trim too much. Don't trim too much, you guys. You can't come back from it. And again, always trim from the inside out. So make sure you're measuring, bending your bands and then measuring your lash. And we also have handy dandy scissors for you guys for $10 if that match our cute pink lash applicator. So if you guys need that, I'm your girl. So we laced our lash through the applicator. You guys can see I kind of just put her in there and then I just kind of squeezed a little bit. I try to get as close to the lash band as possible so that way you have more control over her. Now, you're going to take your lash adhesive. Try not to get it on your applicator. You don't want it to stick. So you're going to take just a little bit of glue. Less is more glue, you guys. Our adhesive is such an amazing formula. You know, it's nothing like on the stores or on the shelves. So you really don't need more, okay? Less is more with these. You don't want it to be goopy and nasty. So when it goes on, you're gonna just put it on the band, just a light layer. I like to make sure I put a little bit on the top part of the band right here as well. So that way it sticks better, okay? So it's gonna go on white. And when it's tacky enough, it's going to be it's going to be a blue iridescent. So once that's done, I'm going to lay it about 20 to 30 seconds to let it get tacky. Now, this is the thing. Getting it, the tackier, the better. Because once you place it, it sticks. If you don't let it get tacky and you place it too soon, that's when it slips and slides and gets frustrating and it won't stick and then it gets all over your eyeshadow and then it's just ruined and your day's just done, right? So I like to make sure that you let you guys know 20 to 30 seconds. It might sound excessive, but what's great about our lash adhesive is that you know when it's ready. It's almost blue. That's why I love our adhesive so much, because it lets you know when it's ready to go. All right. I think I was talking for about 30 seconds. Okay, so now here we go. This is the best part. This is the trick. Put it in your, most dominant hand. Take your mirror. You're going to place your mirror underneath your eye, okay? Like this. No, I'm just kidding. This is just joking. Don't do that. Do it to where you can actually see your eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our lash, and you want to make sure that you're looking down. So I'm looking down at my mirror. And this helps because it helps you see your lash line, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go right behind my mascara. I put my mascara on prior to my lashes. A lot of people do it after. It goops up your lashes and it just lowers the wears of them. So I like to do it first. So make sure you do your mascara first. So I'm going to go right behind my lashes at an angle to not touch my eyeshadow like I just did. Then I'm going to look for my lash line, find it. Again, measure from the inside of your eye first, line up the lashes there, then press upward. You see I press upward? Look how precise that is. Then I'm going to take the sides of the applicator, and I'm going to take the corners, which are always the biggest problem, right? And I'm just going to press them down. Again, make sure your natural lash is in front of the lash and not behind it, because all that's going to do is press your lash up all day and just be annoying and itchy, and it's not going to stay. I'm going to do the same thing for the outside. Just take the corners and lay it down. If you got to spend a little extra time there, you got to spend a little extra time there. I mean, that's just what it is, right? So I got that corner in. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see. Got that corner in there, pushing in there. Just kind of going along the whole lash line now with the corner of the lash applicator and just pressing it in. It's good. Then I'm going to take this round part. You guys are probably wondering why it's like that. It's so that you can go right behind your lash and push it down the band. And boom. Done. Right? Super easy, super good, and that's on there. I'm going to let it dry a little bit longer before I show you how tough they are, because I like to give it a little time. You want to make sure you're lining it up so you see how it's lined up perfectly with my natural lash. That's what helps make them look a lot more natural. So now we're going to do the same thing with this lash. Feed it through the applicator. Get as close to the band as possible. Put the glue on. Less is more. Wait 20 to 30 seconds for it to get tacky before you even try applying it, okay? Now, we're going to let it blow. I'm just kidding. I like to be, entertaining. It's kind of boring waiting for your lash to dry. But you guys can see how awesome that is. You see the flare? You guys can see how it kind of flares out right here. This, again, the Chesca lash, and she's my new fave. I'm a vintage soul, and so I really like the cat eye ones because it's so pin-uppy, very retro. Almost there. We're going to do the same thing with this side, you guys. We're going to take the mirror and put it right under our eyes. Okay. Then we're going to line it up behind our lashes. Line up with your middle or the inner part of your lash first. Get to as close to your lash line as possible and press up. Try not to get glue on your applicator like I did, because it sticks like it just did. That's okay. Again, get those corners. Spend a little time. Spend a little time pressing them up in there. Same thing with the outer corner. Get it as close to your eye line. Press. Now we have options of foam ink and silk, guys. So if you don't like silk, we have mink or foam ink. If you don't like foam ink, we have silk. Our silk lashes are 16 and our foam inks are 23. Both very affordable. You get up to 12 wears with our silk, and you can get up to 17 wears with our foam ink. If you take care of your lashes like I do and clean up the glue everywhere and make sure you're not putting your mascara on top of them, you can even get up to 20 with foam ink. That's how many I've gotten. And I've gotten 13 out of the silk. So there's that. There's a ton of wears, unlike the ones you buy at the store, which probably don't even last past 1 or 2 wears, if that. Let's be real. And don't look half as good as these. Let's be honest, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my eye with the bottom of mascara, and boom, you're done. And see how fast that was? Super fast with the lashes. They're drying. They're super good. Look at this. Boom. And that's that. Again, if you guys want help picking lashes, let me know. I'll drop some examples and some more tutorials and other videos. Thanks, you guys.